Alright, what's up guys? NinjaDeathStrike here, bringing you another series of Pokemon Showdown battles. We are doing regular battles today. I know that Mondays are usually a cap day, but excuse me, I'm guessing that I'm only going to get one battle video up this week, and I've been putting a lot of cap up lately, so I figured I'd go back into standard tiers. Just busy with other stuff, other games, other things that are taking up my time, so don't think I'm going to get around to getting another video, another Pokemon video out this week, probably anyhow. Maybe some other stuff, we'll have to see. But anyhow, getting to this match, I'm up here at the top. I'm using my very first UU team, which is actually pretty good, pretty offensive. It does lack a little bit of synergy and defense, but it makes up for that in keeping the initiative. That's what it's all about. My opponent's team is down here. Also pretty offensive. He does have the Claydol and the Blastoise, but other than that, his other four guys are all heavy hitters. Entei is really threatening in RU. In UU, I think Arcanine's pretty much better, but whatever. Porygon Z, really strong. One of the highest special attacks in the game outside of Ubers, and then two fast attacking guys. So should be a pretty quick match either way, just because it looks like these teams are going to be pretty on the go. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll see how it goes. He's going to lead with Ambipom. I am going to lead with Whiskers. I know that I will get outsped on a fake out here, so I go into Big Fugly to take it. Not too worried about the low kick here. I know I'll survive, but I guess I switch out to Crobatman, predicting that. Anyhow, it turns out to be a double switch, which works great for me as he goes into Claydol. I choose to U-turn out into Biff, knowing I can spin away. I also could have taunted there. On the off chance he had a psychic move, though, I guess it was maybe better to U-turn. So he sets up a Reflect, and then holy balls, Hyper Beam. Goes into Porygon Z, who has, I can only assume, Choice Specs, Adaptability, Hyper Beam, and Biff survives because Biff is a true man. Survives on 3%, is able to take him out with a couple of Scalds, but then dies immediately as Entei comes in, and I forget that Extreme Speed is a thing. So that sucks. It's going to allow his Claydol to come back in. He's going to get his Stealth Rocks up. He can't spin them away now. I can't spin them away now. He can still spin mine away, which is unfortunate, but I do set them up just because it's going to force him to waste a turn. Yeah, to spin. So he goes for the taunt with the Ambipom here. I don't know what he was predicting, maybe Substitute, but the fact that he doesn't go for low kick there pretty much confirms that he doesn't have it. And he's going to switch into his Blastoise. Water move, super obvious, so I'm going to go into a Roly-Poly with Shaman. Blastoise can't do jack, and that means a sub, that means a Seed Flare, that means no more spinning for him. So both our spinners are dead, we're both going to have to deal with rocks. It does hurt my team quite a bit. Both Crobatman and Pop-Tarts are weak to it. He also has two Stealth Rock weak guys with his Weevil and his Entei. So again, we're going to have another manly moment here as Roly-Poly stays in, eats the Ice Punch to the face, and doesn't die. Unfortunately, he's not quite able to kill Barry Burton Sr., the Weevil. So I'm going to have to switch out on the next attack, go into Whiskers. Again, Extreme Speed. I'm fairly certain the Entei is Choice Banded, though, so once I see that he's locked into it, that's going to let Big Fugly come in and do a lot of damage to things because he doesn't have anything that can avoid Earthquake. And that's nice. So I actually get lucky here on the switch. I didn't predict that Toxic, but hey, I'll take it. And then, you know, Karma pays me back with a freeze. So thanks, game. That was good. Luckily, it doesn't really matter here, since I've got three guys and he's just going to have an Entei. I do go into Roly-Poly the Shaman here basically as death fodder. I'm going to force him to pick his poison, and whatever he locks himself into, I will switch in the appropriate counter accordingly. So he picks Extreme Speed. Then he shows me that, hey, by the way, I'm not Choice Banded, I was just bluffing the whole time. But it's Entei, and it doesn't know close combat because it's Entei. And Big Fugly takes the Flare Blitz comfortably and then destrollishes it. So that's going to be the first game. Pretty offensive, as I figured it would be, but good match. Pretty quick one for Yu, honestly. So let's go ahead and get into the second one. This one I don't remember a whole lot about at all, so I'm going to be just as surprised as you guys are when we watch this. I'm up at the top here again, and looking down here at my opponent's team, we have a hyper-offensive team. Everything is a sweeper except for Sableye, possibly Shaman. Shaman could be defensive, but judging by the rest of his team, I'm going to guess that it's not. So if I can just get a couple of good switches and take advantage of my bulkier guys, I should be able to wear him down. I do need to watch out for Sableye, though. That thing is fucking annoying. It's going to try and burn my things, and that's not good, but I do have some ways to deal with it. So another Weevil. Weevil's been popping up recently in UU. It's still kind of good, I guess. It's always been kind of good, but just lacks a little bit of oomph, as we saw in the last match. So let's go ahead and get into this one. He leads with Sableye, not too surprising, but apparently I didn't see that. So I'm going to lead with Big Fugly and be forced to switch immediately. He goes for the Snatch. I don't know what he expected there, but that's fine with me. It gives me a free switch to Pop-Tarts. I trick him a Choice Scarf, and then he just stays in, so I kill him with Overheat. So it actually would have been more beneficial to just keep the Choice Scarf, but I don't know. That was not a good idea. And now he has a Crobat with Sludge Bomb. So at this point, I realize that this isn't a real match. And I'm just going to try and get a 6-0. So, yep. Shaman's going to use Bullet Seed, and it's going to do nothing. Crobat Man's pretty much going to recover it off with just with leftovers, and he kills Shaman for Healing Wish. Goes into his own Crobat, which is a special attacking Crobat, with Thief. He steals my leftovers, or Black Sludge. So that was kind of mean. Now he's going to Roost. I'm going to Roost too. I know that I will win this match because he has Sludge Bomb. Yeah. So Big Fugly gets poisoned. That kind of sucks, but whatever. Sludge Bomb has like a 30% chance. I think it's pretty high. He doesn't have anything that's going to appreciate an attack from Rhyperior, though, so I just go for the Stone Age, obliterate Ambipom, and I might switch out here, yeah, just to save some poison damage. He goes for Switcheroo, so he gives me a Dark Gem. He had a Dark Gem on the Ambipom. He had a Dark Gem. I don't know. Now it's dead. Porygon Z comes in. Might have Thunderbolt. Who knows? I don't really care at this point. I'm going to stay in and Scald. Oh, look at that. Conversion. Conversion. He went for Conversion. He had Thunderbolt. He just thought Conversion was a better idea. So now I'm going to get paralyzed, which is annoying, and then I'm going to get killed with the Ice Beam. So I do lose one of my guys. That's unfortunate. I could have had a 6-0, but what are you going to do? Fate is just not on my side this match. But yeah, that's going to be that. He's just going to quit at that point. So I don't quite get the 6-0, but I had to save that video because he used Conversion. That's like the worst move besides Splash. Anyhow, that happened. That is going to be it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We had one good match and one completely random Showdown match. That's like a team you would see on Wi-Fi. I don't know what was happening on Showdown, but there you go. So if you enjoyed these battles, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment in the comments section. Check out the links I have in the description, and I will have more coming your way fairly soon. I don't even want to say shortly because I'm not sure, but sometime this week I'll try and get another video up. Thanks for watching, guys.